The Hope Diamond, a stunningly blue precious stone originally stolen from a Hindu statue, is believed to carry a heavy curse that brings great misfortune to its owner. The McLean family, who once owned the diamond, suffered a series of devastating tragedies, including the young heir of the family unaliving himself and the matriarch Evelyn McLean becoming addicted to drugs, eventually leading to the family's financial ruin. The diamond's curse seemed so inescapable that its last private owner, Harry Winston, donated it to the Smithsonian Institution to rid himself of its malevolent influence. James Dean's Porsche, nicknamed Little Bastard, is infamous for its association with the tragic death of Hollywood star James Dean in a violent car crash. The curse didn't stop with Dean. Subsequent owners of parts salvaged from the wreckage suffered severe accidents and fatalities. Notably, a mechanic was injured when the engine fell on him, and another driver who used parts of Dean's Porsche died in a car race. The car's malevolent legacy was solidified when it mysteriously vanished from a locked transport truck in the 1960s. Robert the Doll, originally owned by artist Robert Eugene Otto, is believed to be possessed and moved on its own, caused household disturbances, and even spoke in Otto's voice. Otto kept the doll throughout his life, and it was after his death in 1974 that the doll's eerie reputation grew. The Otto family attributed numerous misfortunes and strange events to Robert's supernatural presence. Now housed in a Key West museum, the doll is notorious for supposedly cursing those who take his photo without permission. This is supported by the many apology letters sent to Robert from people who experienced bad luck and unfortunate events after disrespecting the doll. Some believe that Otto's spirit or another malevolent entity may inhabit the doll. The Black Orlov Diamond, or the Eye of Brahma, allegedly stolen from a Hindu shrine, is surrounded by tales of misfortune and despair. Its curse is believed to have driven multiple owners to unalive themselves under tragic circumstances. In a desperate attempt to cleanse the curse, the diamond was cut into 3 pieces, yet the aura of doom continues to linger around its fragmented beauty. King Tut's tomb. The discovery of Pharaoh Tutankhamun's tomb in 1922 was shadowed by a series of mysterious deaths and misfortunes affecting those who entered the tomb. The most famous of these was the death of Lord Carnarvon, who financed the excavation and died from an infection following a mosquito bite shortly after the tomb's opening. This event, compounded by other premature deaths of expedition members, fueled global fascination with the curse of the pharaohs. The Dybbuk box is a wine cabinet that is claimed to be haunted by a Dybbuk, a restless and malicious spirit from Jewish folklore. It rose to fame after being sold on eBay, along with a horror story detailing its past owner's experiences of nightmares, health issues, and bizarre occurrences. The last owner, Jason Haxton, experienced an array of terrifying phenomena, including sudden illnesses, bleeding eyes, and waking up with mysterious bruises. These frightening experiences led him to seal the box and hide it away from public interaction, hoping to contain the malevolent spirit and prevent further harm. The Crying Boy paintings. These paintings by Giovanni Bragolin, depicting crying children, were popular in the mid-20th century, but became notorious for being found unscathed in the ashes of burned-down houses. Numerous owners reported their homes caught fire under mysterious circumstances, but the paintings remained intact, leading to urban legends about their cursed nature. Busby's stoop chair. Thomas Busby allegedly cursed this chair before his execution in 1702, proclaiming death to anyone who dared sit in it. Over the years, numerous deaths and accidents were reported by those who sat in the chair, leading to it being permanently hung from the ceiling in a pub in North Yorkshire to prevent further use. Annabelle, a Raggedy Ann doll, is famously known to be possessed by a malevolent spirit. It was given to a student nurse in 1970, and paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren determined it was inhabited by the spirit of a deceased girl named Annabelle. This doll is notorious for causing violent phenomena, such as physical attacks and ominous premonitions. a notorious incident involves a visitor who mocked Annabelle at the Warrens Museum, only to die in a motorcycle accident shortly thereafter. The chilling tales of Annabelle have inspired an entire series of horror films, deepening its legend. Located at the Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana, the Myrtles Plantation Mirror is said to contain the trapped spirits of Sarah Woodruff and her children, who were poisoned on the premises. Visitors often report seeing ghostly figures and handprints in the mirror, accompanied by an overwhelming feeling of sadness, adding to the plantation's haunted reputation. The Hands Resist Him, known as the eBay haunted painting, features a boy and a doll standing in front of a glass door. After being sold on eBay along with a detailed story of its curse, owners and viewers have reported that the figures in the painting seem to move on their own, and many have experienced intense feelings of dread and fear when viewing it. Discovered in 1974, the terracotta army is believed to protect the tomb of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Archaeologists and officials involved in the excavation have reported experiencing a range of strange phenomena such as sudden, unexplained illnesses, severe accidents, and even mysterious deaths. For example, one lead archaeologist suffered a fatal heart attack shortly after the discovery, and another team member developed a severe respiratory illness that couldn't be diagnosed. The Woman from Lem, also known as the Goddess of Death, is an ancient statue linked to a series of mysterious deaths among its owners. Originating from Cyprus, the statue's alleged curse has led to the premature death of every family that has possessed it, causing it to be passed quickly from one owner to another in hopes of escaping its deadly influence. The statue was eventually donated to the National Museum of Scotland in Edinburgh, safely away from any potential new victims. The Blarney Stone, part of Ireland's Blarney Castle, is said to grant the gift of eloquence and perseverance to those who kiss it. However, legend also holds that disrespecting the stone in any way might end up bringing terrible misfortune instead. For example, a tourist once attempted to chip off a piece of the stone as a souvenir. Shortly afterward, he experienced a series of unfortunate events, including losing his job, suffering a severe injury, and encountering numerous personal hardships. The stone has been well guarded ever since. The Bassano vase, made in the 15th century and given to a bride on her wedding night, was buried after she was found dead the next morning. Rediscovered in the 1980s, each subsequent owner died shortly after taking possession, leading to the vase being hidden away by authorities in an undisclosed location to prevent further deaths. Otzi the Iceman, a remarkably well-preserved natural mummy over 5,000 years old, was discovered in the Alps in 1991. His frozen body, along with his clothing and tools, provides invaluable insights into Copper Age life. However, Otzi is believed to carry a curse affecting those who disturbed his resting place. Several researchers and individuals involved in his discovery and study have met untimely deaths under mysterious circumstances. For instance, Helmut Simon, the hiker who found him, died in a freak blizzard, and Rainer Henn, a forensic pathologist who examined the body, died in a car accident en route to a conference about the Iceman. Another example is Conrad Spindler, the archaeologist who led the scientific team investigating Otzi. He succumbed to multiple sclerosis shortly after commenting that he didn't believe in the curse. Anyways, all this knowledge is going to cost you only a subscribe and smashing the like button. And if you've made it this far and want to learn some more, feel free to click any of my videos. Don't forget to comment though.